Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I wanted to talk about natural pain management. I made one video a few weeks ago about using exercise as a way to manage pain, but today I wanted to cover other ways to manage pain naturally without having to take any medication or anything like that. So if you don't know me, I don't think I've ever even really introduced myself. My name is Michael. I've been personal training people since 2007, so about 15 years. And I've been working out since I was 12 years old. I started with calisthenics and body weight exercises, and then when I was 13, I started strength training and lifting weights. I had a pretty severe back injury when I was 19 that took me out of working out for a full year, and I recovered from that, and that helped me become a better trainer and help a lot of people with injuries like the one I had and other, many other injuries. So anyways, I wanted to talk about some natural ways you can manage pain and even make your pain feel a lot better or go away completely. And I wanted to talk about two different things today that you may or may not know about. And one of them is called PEMF, or also PEMFT. So if you don't know, maybe you've heard that, that name before and you're not really sure what it is, but it basically stands for pulsed electromagnetic fields, right? And then the T at the end, if you use that one, it's therapy. So, but it's the same thing. So what that is a machine that sends out a pulse of an electromagnetic field. That's basically what it is. So it's kind of like the way a magnet sends out, a magnetic field. And if you put two opposite ends of magnets together, you can feel the power of the magnet. And the pulsed magnetic field is measured in something called Gauss, or Gauss, and spelled Gauss. And basically the definition of that, for those that don't know, it's a unit of magnetic induction. So it's just a way to measure how much of a magnetic pulse or field is coming out of that pulse. And basically the therapy that you want to use is, or start with at least, is a lower pulsed electromagnetic frequency or field. And I have a machine here. I actually bought this thing back in 2010, I believe. And it still works, and it still works great. But this right here is a PEMF machine. It's from Soda Instruments, and it's a little wand. You turn on the button right here, and it shoots out, on this end, it shoots out a magnetic field about 9 inches, and penetrates clothing and everything, so you can use it on top of clothing. But what PEMF does, the pulsed electromagnetic fields do, is it helps you heal, basically. Helps you heal. It helps reduce pain. It helps reduce inflammation. And the way that it does that is it creates little microcurrents in your body. And those microcurrents work with your body's natural ability to heal. And it helps your cells get more movement in there, and it helps speed up the healing process. This thing helps you heal like in half the time if you have an injury. I've used it for injuries in the past, and it works really well. And I've used it for pain before when I've had pain in different joints, whether that was neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, especially when I was dealing with my bad lower back after I was 19. So to kind of get back to what I was saying was, this thing shoots out electromagnetic field, and it helps your body heal quicker, right? So this is also used with racehorses, and when they fracture bones, they use basically a giant version of that machine I just showed you, and it's these coils that are wrapped around, copper coils, and it's just a bigger version of what I just showed you. But this thing's great because to me, it's like the equivalent of, let's say you wake up with a stiff neck and it's pretty painful. You can't turn it. You want to turn it, but it hurts a lot. Just doing at least let's say 2 rounds of this machine that I have, the Soda Instruments machine, each round takes about 20 minutes. And just doing about 2 rounds, it literally feels like you took, I don't know, like a couple Advil, two Advil maybe, or maybe you did, 4 Advil like over the course of, 6 hours or something like that. But it takes away the pain or reduces it like significantly. And there is no side effects from using this thing, nothing bad. I've never experienced anything bad myself. I've looked it up. It says it's really safe. The only thing I would caution is if you have like a pacemaker or something of that sort, then I would not use it with that. And I would keep it away from your electronics, because it's pretty powerful. You don't feel anything when you're using it. You don't feel it at all. But if you were to put like a paper clip on the end of it, it would shoot the paper clip every time it pulses the magnetic field or anything metal. I have a little list right here just to kind of like tell you some of the benefits of PEMF. And here's 7 benefits from using PEMF. It enhances the body's natural recovery process. It corrects cellular dysfunction throughout the body. It stimulates and exercises cells to recharge them. And it gives patients more energy naturally, right? So anybody that's using this, because there's doctors that use this, and it improves athletic performance. It reduces inflammation and pain, and helps you recover from injury faster, like I just mentioned. So, I mean, that's all I'm going to cover right there about that. I mean, it's helped me heal from injuries before, and it's helped me either reduce or completely get rid of pain. The one thing I will say though is you have to kind of use it. You don't just use it like once for 20 minutes and then all of a sudden it's a miracle. You have to use it a lot to notice a result. And there's other machines out there, like one's called a Beamer. That's the brand, I believe. And I think that one is a lot more powerful, but it's a lot more expensive as well. The one that I just showed you, this Soda Instruments magnetic pulsar, I think it's in the $300 range, like maybe $325 or $375, something like that. I think when I bought it, it was like $2 something because I was, like I said, back in 2010. But it still works. I mean, this product's like high quality. And I think the website is just soda.com, or it might be Soda Instruments. I'll look it up and I'll put the link below. The second thing I wanted to cover, I'll try to hurry this up because we're already 7 minutes in, is magnesium oil. It's a spray that you apply topically. And here's the one I have, right? It's organic. And this stuff's great. This stuff works like instantly, and it's kind of it's kind of ridiculous sometimes, like how good it works. So like if you have muscular pain, if you tore a muscle or something crazy like that, it's not a miracle, like all of a sudden you're going to be perfect. But I mean, if you just have muscular aches, if you have muscular cramps, I mean, you hear eat a banana or you hear all this stuff, right, which has potassium for muscular cramps. I'm somebody that has suffered from a lot of muscular cramps since I was really young, and nothing really worked. I mean, even taking magnesium orally didn't do that much for me, right? Eating bananas didn't work, like nothing's really worked. This stuff actually works. This stuff works. So you just spray it on your hands, rub it together, rub it wherever. If your shoulder hurts, your neck hurts, your back hurts, your hip, your feet, whatever. Restless leg syndrome, anything close to that, you just rub it on the area. And it absorbs immediately within a few minutes. I think to get the full effect, you're supposed to wait 15 to 20 minutes. And since it's an oil, it kind of leaves a little residue on your skin. It kind of feels like you went into the ocean water and then it dried on your skin, and it kind of leaves like this, I don't know, it's not super oily, it's just this residue. So if you don't like that, just wait about 15, 20 minutes and then just get a wet rag and wipe it off or wash it off. And then, because it already absorbs, so you're good to go. But it is, I'll just cover a couple details here. It's magnesium chloride, and you get 100 milligrams for 6 sprays, right? So typically when I use it, I don't have to use more than 4 to 6 sprays, something like that. And you can apply it multiple times in one day. So I will say from my own personal experience though, I used to be in martial arts when I was in my teens, when I was 17 and stuff. And my dominant leg that I used to kick with was my right leg. And since then, because of that, I used to do stupid stuff when I was young. I would like not warm up properly and throw kicks and do all this stuff. So from that, I had developed, like once in a while, I would kind of feel like an impingement in my right hip. And whenever I've used this spray, whenever I've like felt that randomly, doesn't happen that often, but when it has, it instantly takes it away, instantly. Or when I've had some minor aches in different areas, maybe I slept wrong and I woke up and my neck was a little stiff, I've used it on my neck, it works. I mean, it's either taken it away fully or reduced it by like 70 to 80%. I mean, this stuff's great. And it counts as getting magnesium into your body too. So if you're somebody that you think you don't maybe eat that much magnesium, you think you might be low in magnesium, you don't do well taking magnesium orally because you haven't, maybe the ones you've taken, maybe you didn't take malate, because malate is a form of, there's like 7 different types, and malate is one of the ones that are more sensitive. It's easier on the stomach, I should say. But maybe you've taken magnesium in the past and your stomach's very sensitive to it and you just couldn't handle it. This is a great way, right here. It's a great way to get magnesium in your body. It counts. It absorbs into your skin. Remember, your skin's one of your largest organs, so it absorbs into your skin and it gets into your system. So maybe you're suffering from fatigue. Your energy is really low, even though you work out. And use this stuff. It will help. The one thing I will warn about is if you're somebody that suffers from kidney problems, I wouldn't use it, because when you or only use it sparingly, like once in a while, because it does put a little damper on your kidneys when it absorbs through the skin. So that's the only thing I can really think of. Other than that, I mean, it's really pretty safe, and it's just a great tool to have in the toolbox when you need it. Same thing with headaches. So like if you have a headache and you kind of suspect maybe it's coming from your neck, or maybe it's coming from some muscles, or maybe you woke up with a headache because you tend to grind your teeth, you can rub it into the jaw. I've done that before, and it can either lessen it or completely take away your headache. So I've even had minor back pain before, where I use it on I rub it on my upper glute, lower back area, and boom, it like within, I'm not even joking, within a minute, it's gone. It's completely gone. Yeah, I'll leave it there. So again, magnesium oil. If you want, I can leave a link at the bottom of the video so you can check it out. And then the other one is PEMF. So pulsed electromagnetic fields, right? Totally safe, highly recommend it. Keep it in the toolbox. It's something that I recommend you invest in. Down the line, you get an injury of some sort, you can just use it a bunch of times every single day for the 2 or 3 or 4 days after you get injured. It will help it heal a lot faster. It's like probably like the next best thing to doing like hyperbaric oxygen therapy that athletes use to heal like in half the time. So I'll leave it there. If you have any questions, feel free to just go ahead and ask, and I'll do my best to respond as soon as I can. But other than that, take care. Peace and love. Talk to you later.